I recorded my first video interview podcast today, and it went off, and that was not a given. Hi, I'm Mark Bullock. I'm the co-founder of Videosocials.net and now Video Interview Podcast Services, or VIP, so Video Socials VIP. Why did it not, was it not a given that it was going to work? Well, first of all, I didn't ever wanted to do it. I just simply didn't have an interest in doing it. I'm an introvert, number one. Number two is I have no time. So that being said, my business partner, Vic, pretty much insisted that I consider it. And once I started considering and talking to people about it and realized that I could probably do it. Yes, I'm an introvert, but yes, I have significant experience on camera. I have significant experience in front of an audience. So I knew that I could do it. The issue really that was left to it was, how am I going to deal with the myriad of issues and the myriad of tasks that have to be done before, during, and after trying to do a podcast, especially a video podcast? Well, that's what made it work. So one was Video Socials gave me the experience of hundreds of videos that I've done over the last 3 years. That's the only way that I could have ever had the confidence to be able to interview somebody, especially a high-level professional, on a show and have it come off. Then my staff. So we've created Video Interview Podcast, or the VIP service, for those that want to do or are already doing podcasts, live streams, video interview podcasts, etc., but don't want to deal with and/or don't have the time to deal with all of the logistics that are involved in making that happen. It's literally a laundry list of things that have to be done, having to do with scheduling and selecting guests and interviewing those guests in advance, understanding what you're going to be talking about, having a purpose for the show, having an underpinning. Why are you doing it in the first place? And incorporating that into the actual content of the show itself. So all of that was handled for me. And so when my guests got on, and they even had a technical issue right to get going, and they started to get a little bit flustered themselves. And this is somebody who's also very experienced on video. So I was able to say, because we had developed a structure by which we carve out an hour to record a half an hour show, so that if the inevitable technical issues come up, we have time to get it taken care of. And we, of course, did that today. So thank you, Judy Heft, who was my first guest on my show. She did an amazing job. And I felt good about the whole process because it was basically set up for success. And I know that now that it's done, it's going to get published where it needs to get published, in the way that it needs to get published. And I don't have to deal with hours and hours and hours of prep and finalization to get it out there where it needs to go. So I invite you, have a look. It's videosocials.net/VIP service, and there'll be a link below. We'd love to have a conversation with you about it if you're considering doing any of the above as far as video interview podcasts, video podcasts, audio podcasts, live streams, etc. Again, Mark Bullock, the co-founder of all of that, and have a great day.